So, Disney have had all new Christmas projection shows debut at both the Tower of Terrors at Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney World. But we'll get into which one's better up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack, this is DSNY Newscast, and yes, sadly, Halloween has now been and gone, but now it's about time that we ramp up towards Christmas. So let's have a tiny bit of Christmas theming. Much better. So it seems lately that Disney have been extremely focused on bringing some festive cheer to Disney's Hollywood studios, as this park is in desperate need of getting something new and unique to offer, as they've only really got around 5 attractions operational at the moment. However, that's all going to change in the summer of next year. But until we get to the summer of next year, Disney have decided to announce this new holiday projection show called Sunset Season Greetings. And of course, there's going to be links to the full clips from Big Fat Panda, Blog Mickey and DLRP fans in the description box down below. But the first thing to take away from all of this is that Sunset Season Greetings is less of a show and more of a series of beautifully crafted vignettes consisting of Mickey and Minnie, Toy Story, The Muppets and Frozen, as it's not exactly a true Disney show in the style of the extremely popular and well-received Happily Ever After that debuted earlier this year at the Magic Kingdom. However, instead, Sunset Season Greetings seems to be more of a technical demonstration of the impressive work that Walt Disney Imagineering have achieved in mapping such a massive surface like Tower of Terror, and gives us all a great glimpse of what to expect in the future from Disney with projection shows on Tower of Terror. And it's not exactly being overly negative to say that Walt Disney Imagineering clearly didn't have the time to work extremely closely with the Walt Disney Animation division like they did with Happily Ever After to bring these sequences to life with unique and custom character animation. Whereas Imagineering have clearly opted for a more static, transformative overlay approach that successfully uses the shape of Tower of Terror to create a great atmospheric offering for this holiday season. But it would be great to see a firework element added in the future, as there is space for a launch area behind Tower of Terror if Disney wanted to add it in the future. Whereas over in Disneyland Paris, the Tower of Terror in the Walt Disney Studios part there has also received its very own Christmas projection show, which is called Goofy's Incredible Christmas, which is very much more of a Disney show centered around Goofy with dance routines by Mickey, Minnie and Goofy himself, and also fireworks as well. But it does seem that this projection mapping onto Tower of Terror in this park here is less impressive and more rudimentary, using it more like a large screen instead. However, this might be something to do with the rumours of Mission Breakout coming to Disneyland Paris, and so logically they wouldn't want to spend ages creating custom graphics for a surface that will change dramatically in the next year or so. Now in my opinion, I've got to say that it's more entertaining to see Goofy's Incredible Christmas, but the projection mapping is far more impressive for the Sunset Season Greetings in Disney's Hollywood Studios. And whilst we're speaking of Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney have added even more of a fireworks spectacular for the return of Jingle Bell Jingle Bam Christmas projection show onto the Chinese theatre this year. And now let's dive right on into a really interesting story that started to develop yesterday. And of course I'm talking about the report from CNBC announcing that the Walt Disney Company were considering to acquire 21st Century Fox's vast movie catalogue, which would give Disney access to movie franchises such as X-Men, Fantastic Four, Planet of the Apes, and of course, Avatar. Now let's clear some things up about this, as it was reported very widely by mainstream media outlets, and from the titles alone of those articles you'd have thought that Disney had already acquired 21st Century Fox, which isn't really what is going on here. As in the CNBC report, it said that Disney had been in talks with Fox about a potential deal, with it being very much of an on-again, off-again negotiation. And now we know from Bloomberg confirming today that they've heard that talks between the two companies are now dead. So why would Disney even be considering to do something like this? Well, first of all, I don't think it's anything to do with the parks, but instead it's probably more to do with Disney's streaming service, which Disney CEO Bob Iger announced would be launching in late 2019, as this would have been a great acquisition to expand the existing movie streaming catalogue even further for when Disney launches their streaming service. And also also Disney might have been considering this to see if they could get complete control of the remaining Marvel characters, which would have been an extremely enticing deal for Disney if they could gain control at a low enough price. But now it's over to you, Walt, and I would like to know, if Disney were to make another major company acquisition, which company would you have Disney logically acquire, and how would this fit with the overall strategy of the company? And of course, don't forget to leave a timestamp of where the hidden Mickey appears somewhere within this video, along with your suggestion or comment to be in with a chance to win a DSNY Newscast pin. And also congratulations to Rebecca for winning with this suggestion from the previous video discussing the future of the rest of Disney's Hollywood studios. And go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel, hit that notification icon so you're always updated whenever one of these videos comes out, and also give this video a massive thumbs up as it would really help us out. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.